Okay, I will let you start today because you let me start yesterday. So,
Thank
what are your
you.
feelings about this full moon? The technicalities I'm going to repeat because I'm going to probably cut the first half of this
Mhm.
video. So, the full moon is in Leo, 5 degrees. Of course, it's opposing Sun. That's what the full moon is. Sun is conjunct with Pluto, and they're squaring Jupiter, and that's the
Yes.
main things that are happening.
Mhm.
What are your thoughts?
So, as we already said, this is going to be very dramatic moon because it's going to cause like a lot of emotions, a lot of dramatic emotions. The drama is going to be increased by this Jupiter in Taurus and all these planets that are involved, Sun, Pluto, Jupiter, and Moon are in fixed sign, which means that drama is unavoidable and emotional reactions within us. We don't need to, even if we are with ourselves, with no one else, even if we isolate. I think that just some kind of eruption, volcano eruption, is gonna like go towards our heads, actually towards our hearts, and then towards our head because Leo represents heart. So but in the case that you got involved with someone else, for sure here you can feel the disrespected, not getting as much appreciation as you should, and the Leo within you, the Leo in your heart, is going to really go against it. So this can be a crashing. This is a crashing moment for ego. That is absolutely because I mean Leo rules with ego, rules with Sun, and we have Sun here involved as well. So someone who has more authority over us, or it just doesn't have to have more authority. It just in that moment it's gonna play a role more important than us, and that is the thing that really is gonna trigger us to have like to start a fire. So like also what's this the most interesting is that the Pluto here, I think the Pluto here is the key and he is the main trigger to everything, because Pluto in Aquarius will not allow any kind of let's say toxins being hidden or very well packed like it was in Capricorn. Let's say pack it in some social shape and let's hold it like that. Like I don't think that's going to be possible because Aquarius is very revolutionary sign, doesn't hold any kind of pressure. Leo doesn't allow any kind of pressure or humiliation or anything like that. So it's going to be like a power struggle here. But I think the Pluto is also cleaning out and pulling out everything what we haven't done so far. But as I'm saying, so there is no more I can wrap it up and let me put it in that box and let me, you know, I'm gonna take care of it later. No, this is gonna be explosion like this. I hope that just everyone are aware that these are the energies. These are not our enemies. That other side is also not our enemy. It's just reflection of who we are. Aquarius, Leo, they are mirrored to each other, especially for being egocentric and pretending not to be egocentric, like it's Aquarius. Shadow of Aquarius is egocentrism, being special or something. So here we're going to have a situation, I think, that where the two completely the same sides are struggling against the same thing. So, or it's going to be, as I said, because Chiron is direct, or it's going to be the person who didn't have courage enough to defend self, to take care of self, is going to stand up there for themselves, is going to say, hey, stop, like this is not going to go anymore, because Sun here, this is a weak Sun. Yes, it has a power of the Pluton, but still it's a weak Sun. It's Sun in Aquarius. Or it's going to be that somebody's ego is going to have to kneel down and like to stop with this kind of narcissist behavior, like it's Moon in the Leo square, Jupiter in Taurus. So also what this triggers, the mostly triggers from the psychological point of view, wounds within us when we were rejected as a children or not, we didn't get enough respect or enough attention. this can be the moment where the triggers work on that level, and that's something that we need to heal for sure, because Pluto is like this time very serious, no mercy at all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's very well said. I absolutely agree. See, Katrina says excellent analysis of the moon. Yay,
Katrina.
great work. Yeah, so I just want to add a little bit. What is Leo about? Leo is about getting attention. Leo is about, what are my notes saying? It's about becoming your identity, who you are. You know, doing what you are. Especially with this North Node in Aries that is trining this moon in some sense.
Yes.
It's going to give us more of, who am I? I want to show off because Leo wants to show off, and then
Yeah.
some other powerful people, powerful situations, or something, with this Pluto and Sun. This is authority, powerful authoritarian figures can come and crush our our ego, or
Our
we won't be able to show.
existence, our personality. Well, no can
Yes,
do.
yes.
This is wrong. This is wrong, Chiron now. It's healed.
Yeah, it's very so it's very to have your ego in check is very important this full moon, so you don't get hurt in a way, because Leo moons are actually very sensitive. They try, they're kind of showing off, and they're like here and there, but beneath the surface, when you scratch, just like a little kitten, they become a little,
Yeah.
they just like to, to to cuddle, and they just need all this attention with cuddling, that's all. Um, so it's very very hard for them to be attacked because they don't feel validated, their emotions and stuff. So this is what is highlighted. Um, yeah. So what else? So many things. Yeah. So there's very intent. Of course, there's intensity with Pluto is involved, and we were talking about it yesterday in our language. This is going to be a question of what are we proud of? What,
Yes.
because Leo is very, so what did we accomplish in life now, because we are shining, the sun is shining light on Leo, so what are we proud of, what creative projects that we take brag for, right? So that's one thing we can focus maybe on that sense, in
Yes.
looking backwards. What did we do? How creative we are? Did we something do from the heart? We also mentioned yesterday generosity.
Yes.
If you do something from your heart, be
Yes.
generous to others, because on the other side we have Aquarius, which is a humanitarian sign that wants to give to the community. So being true to yourself, but giving it generously, that the heart, being generous. I think we need to show generosity at this full moon for sure.
Yes. You mentioned the shape that
Oh,
moon.
the yacht.
Yes, the yacht has.
Yeah.
So that's why
So there's
yeah, it's very important to forgive, to give forgiveness, and to forgive, to maybe to forgive even yourself. Maybe this can be because this is very cold sun, and this is sun with empathy. But I mean, I'm Aquarius. I know when I have empathy, and I know when I have empathy, and I'm very, very Saturn type. So this sun is gonna be like really cold plus this Pluto, so it's gonna have that intensity, but doesn't matter if it squeezes you, presses you, reminds you on something painful. To give forgiveness in that moment, to release yourself. Pluto is a holder of karma as well, so maybe it's just some karmic relief that you need to let it go, to give forgiveness first of all to yourself, to admit your own mistakes from other side as well, and just to live
yeah, yeah.
free.
Yeah. So this yacht is actually going from the moon to Venus and Saturn. So it is
Yeah.
making this yacht. That means we have two in conjunctions and one sextile. So
Yeah.
it's also called finger of God.
Yeah.
And why? Because it's very, because it's an irritating factor. You need to adjust. So this moon will need to adjust to Venus and Saturn. So within our value system, adjust to our value system, plus adjust to authorities and the rules we have to obey. So, and on the other hand, we're going to have Uranus aspecting Mars and Mercury very well. So there's going to be an action of wanting to break free,
Yeah.
doing it, but then we won't be able to actually, yeah, it's going to be difficult to show who we are in a sense that we are actually going to be appreciated for it. I think, because Leo always looks for validation outside,
Yeah.
so we should,
Well, Well, Esmina, for the ones who are capable to overcome their weaknesses and the ones who have realized their own blessings and their own capabilities, the ones, as you said, who know what they have achieved so far, they're going to be capable to use the strong Mars in Capricorn, the strongest one, plus this Uranus is going to push them to be brave and to go into action and to say the words that are appropriate in that moment, as Capricorn would do. Like, wait, Capricorn is, remind me in English what kind of cardinal sign? Yeah, cardinal sign. So we can use, like, finally some nice cardinal words to cut the story
Yeah, yeah.
once
I
and
mean,
for
yeah.
all.
Venus is also in Capricorn. Mercury and Mars. We have a great Capricorn energy of productivity,
Yeah,
of getting things done, of achieving our goals. Uh, uh, and the problem with this is just because Jupiter likes to put it. Jupiter can overpromise, overdo, over
of course.
exaggerate. But with this, if we use this energy between Uranus and Jupiter, and with Mars and Mercury and Venus, the earthy energy to keep us
Yeah,
grounded, then we can actually do well.
yeah.
But this is going to be more on the emotional level. This is moon. It's emotions.
Yeah,
That's the problem. Emotions
that's the
activated.
truth, but depends. Maybe some, I mean, we're humans. I always say we should be aware of ourselves and we should be aware of our emotions. If I see that the day doesn't go well and my plans are being kind of destroyed, so I will not allow myself to explode on the first next person that comes to my life or do some small thing to me. I'm just gonna think of myself as a human. Okay, if it doesn't go by the plan, then it goes by the plan it should goes. You
Yeah.
know?
Do you know what Jupiter? I was thinking this as well. With the Jupiter involved, Jupiter is about judgment. So being judged by others,
Of
that's going to be very
course.
hurtful,
Of
especially for
course.
Leo. Like,
That's why
yeah.
sorry. Sorry. Finish it.
No, that's it. That's it.
You remember when I was telling you about Aquarius and the Leo being the center, the mirror? So Aquarius, the one who is like ruling the social life. It's so human sign. He takes care of humans, of the society, of the weaker. Yes, but in the shadow, I'm telling you, Aquariuses are very like they like to judge, they like to feel more than others, better than others, more special, justifying their own acts based on. But it's me. That's the shadow of it. So when you have this, I don't want to say evil sun, but like a sun that likes to poke, that doesn't have so much emotion within itself, plus
Yeah.
this Jupiter, the moon is going to be attacked. That's what I'm saying. We're going to feel that somebody like is attacking us, or inner child within us, or our inner child can go crazy over it. But since the other side is strong, Capricorn and Taurus, we can make
Yeah.
it.
And this Pluto is actually inviting us, because it's with the sun, to go deep and search our soul deep
Yeah,
within. So where we are coming, who we
yeah,
are. And this is what Leo is as well. So this is a combination of really digging deep. Um, I would suggest, because this is a showing off and attention from others, and it's a full moon, so it's out there. New moons are more inwards. This is more out there. It's going to be hard to be alone, but I would advise if for
yeah,
people, if they can, to avoid the drama. Avoid. It's not time to ask for validation now. It's not time now to do it. Um, you have to kind of first within yourself, know what you're doing, where you're going, who you are, and then you can present that
yeah.
outside the world. So if you have that already, that's fine. But if you don't, maybe to retreat and try to figure that out, just because the drama can just hurt your ego more, and you're gonna be,
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. And when you mention Pluto now, well, Yasmina, Pluto is making a opposition with Leo. So as much as Aquarius is affected, Leo is affected as well. Like 180% goes to Leo and 360% goes to
yeah,
Aquarius.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we were talking because uh, this Pluto is actually gonna and Jupiter is involved. So we have Pluto, who is explosive by itself, and then we have Jupiter, who is over the top, and then Leo is dramatic. So this there can be some situations to really to blow up,
Yeah.
like to go to bigger proportions. And when you make, what's that saying, elephant from the fly? No, this is
Yeah.
literal. This is translation from creation. No, but I don't know how I don't know what to say in English, but
I know what you
maybe
want to say.
larger than life.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
nothing to a big thing.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
as I told you, Pluto is going through Aquarius, but it's also making Aquarius stronger and Leo as well. Leo for sure is gonna. All people ascendant rising Leo or Sun Leo, especially Sun Leo, are gonna have to grow up. There's no more me sweet kid. Well, whoever tells me something, I got offended. You cannot tell me this. You cannot tell me that. You can only tell me some nice compliments. Give me no more that. As I told you, there's no more. Pluto in Capricorn was the one more. Pluto in Capricorn was the nice gentleman with a suitcase. You don't know what's in his suitcase. It's something very dangerous, but you don't know. He looks so nice. He's in a tie. He speaks so nice. He has a nice, perfume, and everything is so elegant. But being an Aquarius, he openly shows you, hey, this is not going to work like this, and it's over. That's it. So it's a maturing time for Aquariuses, like a society in general, and for Leo as well. Each of us to get validation to ourselves without others helping you. Hey, you're so good, I'm giving you applause. No, you have to see your own value. You have to fight for yourself. And
Mhm.
I don't even, I'm not like surprised for this full moon. Just when Pluto got into Aquarius, just now we have Pluto in. I
Okay.
mean, it's just impossible.
Yeah. And this
It's
is
a
actually, now that you mentioned, this is the first a full moon while full moon Leo while Pluto is in Aquarius. This is the first one that we're going to have for the next 20 so years. This is the first one,
yeah.
so this is very important. And
Mhm.
and Sun is here. I don't know if we're going to have Sun this close again. And Sun is ruling this moon in Leo, so it's very intense. This Pluto is very
Yeah.
intense. You're right. So I know we mentioned yesterday. It's going to be like a pressure cooker. You're going to go
Yeah.
boiling
Yeah.
till you
Boy.
till you till you boil it. Yeah. So watch for that energy. That's the only energy that I feel that it's going to be really over the top with this Leo thing.
It's
Ah, drama, drama, drama.
well, it's time to move on. We mentioned yesterday
Mhm.
North Node. Remind me, I'm looking at the card, but I cannot
So
remember.
So North Node is going towards Chiron, and Chiron start going direct towards North Node. So they are uh, uh, where they're like three 3 degrees apart only.
What we were mentioning about North Node yesterday.
Uh,
I remember that I was saying.
uh,
I don't remember what.
they are squaring the Mercury and Mars. So that's what's happening.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I remember. I remember.
So
I
so that's going to be
remember.
intense. That's going
Oh
to be
yes,
intense.
I remember that now in under this strong influence of reshifting ourselves, our awareness about ourselves, we can change the course of our lives. Literally, we can bring a decision because yeah, this the Capricorn is cardinal sign and the Mars is super strong. So guys, bringing decision like making decision in this period is going to be unavoidable, that's for sure. And for sure that some of us can just start to decide to go to the other direction, and that is okay also, that's fine, because every road takes you to your own goal, but this North Node shows you that new path now, it's for you.
Yeah, it's kind of, I think it's inviting this to think, how can we be leaders of our own life?
Bravo, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, that's
So that's
the
one of it.
key.
Leo is leaders, right? So how can we do that? In
Yeah,
what capacity? Think
yeah,
about that.
yeah, yeah,
We don't need
yeah,
outside, as you mentioned. We don't need somebody to tell us, especially not Aquarius energy,
yeah,
right?
to tell us how
Aquarius,
special we are. Exactly, exactly,
yeah.
exactly. So yeah, that's the comfortable part. Like we know how what's our value, and we are the owners of our own destiny. And so I'm going to choose what I'm going to do, who I'm going to let go, and which direction I'm going to go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we discussed yesterday about also going within and find our inner child,
Yeah.
and finding com- trying to look uh, what happened before when you were a kid. What did you enjoy? So it's also about joy. This is a full moon in Leo, so sun is shining on Leo. Let's put it on the positive side of Leo: joy, play, flirt, romance. So try to have emphasis on that instead of drama and ego, and all that's going to be hard. It's going to be, especially for some, people who have prominent Leo placements. This is going to be really hard. I was just looking today. I was talking to some of my astrology friends. The charts, for example, of the royal family, they're all affected. King Charles, Kate,
Oh,
King Charles'
wow.
sister Anne, Camille. They all have Leo risings. This is crazy. They all have.
Oh,
It's,
wow. I
it's amazing. So
would love to see that drama. I would,
I'm
with the
saying,
popcorn.
yeah, take buy popcorn and something. Don't be the actor this time. All the Leo is inviting you to act. Be rather take popcorn and watch it.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
I
So
would love
before we go to the signs one by one, do you have anything else you
to.
wanna add?
I just remembered when you were mentioning the royal family, I remembered yesterday that you said that this aspect will hit many of the celebrities,
Yes.
but not just the celebrities, like Hollywood celebrities, like celebrities from the different spheres of life, and that many secrets will
Yes.
come to the public.
Surface.
So
Hmm.
yeah, there is no thing that Pluto in Aquarius will hide. He's going to do it purposely, just to point finger at you and to tell you you are not good. This is you don't do this in society. You cannot do that. So honestly, I cannot wait to those for those moments to see those shows. I'm gonna watch it as Aquarius with the popcorn. I'm gonna enjoy it so
Yeah,
much.
I mean, Pluto is gonna keep you in order, in sense, your ego,
Yeah.
especially for Leo. So
Yes,
that's
I
instead of,
remember.
yeah.
You
Hmm.
remember also, sorry, Yasmin, I just remember because today was my like crazy day. Started early morning, didn't do nothing at the end, and I'm just remembering like what we said yesterday as well that oh goodness, I forgot. No, I can't.
This is Gemini. This is Gemini moons, people. We are both have Gemini moons, and this is how we. This is exactly what Gemini moons say.
Oh,
What did you want to say about Pluto?
and
Something about Pluto
no,
intensity,
no, no, the Leo and the
people in
Pluto. So
power, celebrities.
no, 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 no. You said it. We said it together, and I wanted to mention what you said yesterday. No way. If I remember, I'm just letting
Okay,
you go. I was too stressed
okay.
today, so let's go.
I'm sorry. Yeah, and for me, it was Saturday. Was the worst of the last week. Saturday was really bad. Now I'm kind of, I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay, so let's start with Aries rising. You go first, and I'll go with Taurus risings
of
and
course.
the suns.
We have
Yes.
some comments. So to be safe, I will watch tennis. Not
Oh, yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah.
I can't do anything because it's 37 degrees in Sydney. Well,
There
dear,
you
would you
go.
like 37 degrees or 37 Fahrenheit? What would you like more? I prefer degrees.
That's yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just don't get into dramas. If you can avoid dramas, avoid dramas.
Well,
That's the whole
maybe,
point of it.
oh goodness, we're gonna have a match. Oh, that's gonna be hilarious. Oh wow, I have to watch that match. That match is gonna be under the influence of a full moon.
Yeah, is Djokovic playing?
Of course
Is he
he's
playing?
playing. Of
There you
course
go.
he's playing. Oh, that's he's gonna make some drama on the court, but he doesn't have nothing in Leo. No.
I don't know. I remember back in the day, it was who was John McEnroe or somebody who he would ruin so many tennis rackets. He would every time he played, he would crash one racket. He was so angry. He would,
He has a good anger management, I can say.
yeah, yeah. He would ruin. He would demolish so many rackets during his playing. So anyway, I was a kid. I was anyway. I'm a little bit older than you guys, so I remember Joe McEnroe. Anyway, go ahead
Okay, so
with Aries.
I'm going to start with Aries. So,
Mhm,
dear Aries, this affects your fifth and 11th
mhm.
house. So, it can bring love drama. It can bring, if you have kids, drama with children. The kids may disobey. The kids might remind you when you were small and something that something was that something what you had within your parents, because sun and moon represents parents, and in this house something can remind you of that relationship. Maybe you can see yourself as your parent and then remind yourself that that wasn't working good for you as well. Maybe then some forgiveness as well included, you never know. From another side, maybe some of the Aries can do lottery, can get some nice gain. The sun is in the 11th house, but still, it's don't I don't trust the sun in 11th house. Aquarius cannot.
Will you play? Will you
Sorry.
buy a ticket?
Yes,
Will
of
you buy a
course.
ticket?
As soon as we finish, I'm going out to do some things I have to, and of course I'm gonna play. What? I wouldn't miss a chance. I mean, Jupiter. I have Jupiter in Taurus, Yasmina. I have
I know,
Jupiter in the
Italy.
second house, and this is a very good time for me. So yeah, for sure,
Good
play
luck.
game. Why not? If not
Good luck.
money, maybe you can achieve something else. Maybe some tickets or something else.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And what else? Yeah, just so it's mostly drama in your fifth house, 11th house of kids, house of the maybe some drama outside. If you are gonna go out, you can expect some drama, maybe some crashing as well. Maybe you can meet a love of your life because fifth house is included. You never know. Maybe you can fall in love like
This is
crazy, but for sure it's
uh,
part.
this is also can have influence if you have powerful friends.
Oh yeah,
They can make this some kind of impact
yeah.
on you with this
Or
some
they can just
powerful
call you to
wealthy
some very
people.
important party where you're going to be a lot of celebrities and make some drama with them.
Yeah, I, yeah. I mean, Pluto is set together. Those are very powerful and wealthy people, and in the 11th
Yeah.
house of community of your friends, that's
Hmm.
huge.
Exactly. So maybe you can meet some very powerful people that might help you through life, or
Mm.
just drag you into their own group. That's also, this is invitation. Come join us. So let's see. Yeah. Let's see how it goes for Aries. But I don't find this as much as this dramatic for Aries as much as for fixed sign. So the
Yeah,
rest is going to be for Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and then Scorpio for sure.
absolutely.
From 0 to 7 degree. For Aries, this can be also in some kind of fun. Aries likes to have fun.
Yeah,
So
I
then,
mean, they only
mhm,
have Chiron in the first house, so they're gonna be yeah with the nodes. So they might be some going through some healing process during this full moon, or something's gonna be revealed that help them heal.
exactly,
Um, that's also
exactly.
possible.
I believe that Aries, as a sun rising Aries, I went through a lot. So I believe that many of Aries has uh, get their self confidence way stronger, and this is going to
Mhm.
be test for sure. How are you going to stand up for yourself? Are you going to defend yourself, or are you going to cry like babies, like infants, like Aries is, or are
Yeah,
you
yeah.
going to cry like 5 years old?
It
But
depends. Aries, if it's stressed, he can act like a little baby, right?
yeah,
Like a two
I know.
year old
Yeah, I know you. I know very well. Toddler, toddler.
toddler. Yeah.
So, are we gonna do 1-1 because that's the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
best one?
Let me start. I'll start, and
Yeah,
you can add on mine. So with Taurus, we have this moon in the fourth house, right? The fourth house.
yeah,
So this is all about having a theater at home. So drama, home drama with your parents, with your partner, with where you're coming from, some stress around home, and then the moon and Pluto is going to be in the 10th house. So this is going to be like struggle, maybe about managers. So this is about your work, your career. Your Sun and Pluto are there. Some power management or authority that's going to push some things on you and crush your ego in that sense. It's going to be between home or work environments. It's going to be stressful in that area. It's always hard when you have this angle houses 1, 4,
yeah,
7, and 10. It's always more intense. It's always more prominent. It's always more out there in the world. So this can be really hard for you. But on the other hand, you have a Jupiter and Uranus in the first house, so they can help you gain some optimism, and some, and maybe, as you mentioned yesterday, some more ability to actually adopt to change. So if there's any change coming, you're gonna have maybe gonna easier. It's gonna be easier for you to accept it this time,
Yeah,
unlike others. Yeah, that's
yeah.
short.
The sorry, the Taurus can also find the support with their own partners or
Mhm.
someone that's like there for them, because the seventh house rules Mars, and the Mars is in Capricorn, so this is good Mars for them.
Yeah,
Some
yeah,
they can find the support in the partner if they need some kind of support or nurturing. It's gonna be hard for Taurus because Uranus being in Taurus already, it's pushing
yeah,
Taurus
yeah,
for change, and this
yeah,
hit, this can be strong. It also, yeah, I remember, it also can impact a relationship in your house, maybe with your mother or your father. You can have
yeah.
a crushes over there as well. Maybe some young tourist is gonna like it's gonna say, I want to move the house or something like that. So yeah, becoming independent for sure. Becoming independent for Taurus, it's a key word with this, and being and having Uranus in first house. Becoming independent, like they can do it by themselves. They don't need nobody to push them. They can do it without pushing.
Good, good points.
Yeah,
Awesome. Good luck, Taurians. Okay,
yeah.
Gemini's.
So Gemini Sun rising, this drama moment moon is going to be in your third house, house of your communication, and communication, brothers and sisters, neighborhood plans. So first of all, be careful of the bad communication. 100% you're going to hear something different,
Mm,
and God knows which of the Gemini within you is going to get turned on, and for sure you can react very, very, very hard. You know, be aware of how you communicate, how you hear. Try to listen more than to talk.
yes, absolutely.
Yeah, if some plans doesn't go as you wanted,
Mhm.
it's okay. Just as I said today, it doesn't go by the plan that I thought. It goes by the plan it should go. So it's even better for me. Accept the changes with the plans, within the plans, and try to hear what other side is telling you, because this is the ninth house. So you could hear actually something very useful for you, that something that can give you a better view and deeper view on the situation or on the life or whatever the subject is. Just don't go and defend your own attitude like it's the only one in the world.
Yeah.
Try to understand and try to get to the point what the person is telling you. Try to see the bigger picture of the whole situation, and then you're going to see that there is a lot of things for you to learn, because Pluto is getting your ninth house, and Geminis cannot hold the label being superficial. They're just going to be pushed to use their curiosity to deep more, to change their own values, to learn more, etc.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity to actually dig deeper into your
Yeah,
studies if you want to
yeah,
study something or learn or understand. Yeah, and then your belief system can be also inflected in this. So attack on your belief system or something. And we mentioned yesterday, I want to just say that as well. Be careful in traffic, and we wouldn't suggest any travel for you guys
yeah,
for this full moons are,
yeah. Be
especially hard.
careful. What I wanted to add, I remember now, Yasmina, is that this moon in general can be, you can be a victim of somebody's bullying, somebody's
Oh yes.
harassing, and especially having moon in the third house, it can be elementary school.
Hmm.
I mean, kindergarten, 3 age, yes, kids can harass each other. So, if you need, if you're being bullied by someone, go and seek for help. You have a strong Mars in the Capricorn, and somebody's gonna help you for sure. Don't let yourself being bullied by the adult or by the some kids. How doesn't matter how old you are.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
Ju- Jupiter is going to be in the 12th house, so it's always like a guardian angel.
Yeah,
Angel,
somebody's
they
gonna
say.
help
When,
you.
yeah, so Jupiter is in 12th is always like
Yeah.
helping you in that sense, that you don't know some other person. So
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
So so we are and Cancer. So Cancerians. So you guys have this Leo moon in the second house of your value system, and the Sun and Pluto are going to be in the eighth. So that's going to be very strong because Pluto belongs to the eighth house. So Sun doesn't. So, but then there's going to be like a really shadow work that you are going to be invited to work on your shadow work, on your on your value system. What are you? What do you value? What are you? You know, what is hidden out there that you don't want to admit to yourself?
Yeah.
Maybe even. Um, this is not going to be very easy for you because you're very emotional, and digging deep can put some wounds, you know, and especially I think they're going to have Chiron
In
and
the
North
10th
Node
house. In the
in the
10th
10th,
house.
right?
Capricorn
So
in 7th. Oh, goodness, poor
yeah,
Cancer.
so it's very intense with your partnerships, with work life, with your money as well, and other people's money. What is happening with that? Some maybe some secrets might come out in your world, or in your world. What is, you know, maybe some hidden things that you didn't know of.
Testimonials? Is that the correct word?
Uh,
Testimonials?
it's a will. I think it's will. Yeah, like yeah. It's okay. It's a will of testimony. I think will of testimony
Yeah.
is the full world, for
Yeah.
full expression. Yeah. So uh, think about uh, yeah, you can be also like second house is also skills and talent. So somebody might, you know, tell you that you're not worth enough, that you're not, you know, you're not good enough, that you're not talented, that you're not skillful. It's gonna
Oh,
hurt in
yeah.
that sense because
Yeah.
there's
Oof. Yeah. That's
especially
not, you're not skillful. Yeah. 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 Oof. Oof, oof.
yeah. Yeah, so that can be really, you know, you can get hurt if you get your buttons pushed. So, really, I don't know what would I even tell Cancerians at this point.
I remember
um,
that we said that for people being a sun and rising Cancer is going to be hard and difficult because it hits somebody is going to hit their own value. Like, as you
mhm,
said, you're not good enough for this job or for this position, or you just might feel that you are not good enough, being a victim of some circumstances as well,
yes,
because eighth house is, it's some circumstances that happens to you like
out of your
middle of nowhere, you know what's going on,
out of your control. So that's the
out of
point.
your
Yeah, there's
control. Yeah.
yes.
But cancers, as we said, Chiron direct in their 10th house. I hope that they know their own value. I hope that they know how amazing they are. And this I love people being sign Cancer and Sun rising. They heal my soul.
Mm,
So I just hope that you know how amazing you are, how much you attract money actually, how much you attract people, you attract emotions. Your Mars in Cancer is a hard worker, like way more harder than anyone else. So you're hard workers as well. Respect yourself. If someone disrespects you, where you can look for a comfort, maybe some friends, we said yesterday, maybe some friends, or maybe your partner or somebody from your your social group. You can just go there and try to find some better time if somebody really hurts you. We had also full moon in Cancer a month ago, now this again. So, dear Cancers, it's your time to become tough. Pluto is going into eighth house. It's gonna bring a lot of difficulties, like sudden things are happening to you. You're gonna just have to stay strong and tough, and to hold your own destiny in your hands.
yeah, just one thing to add. You are a cardinal sign.
Yeah,
You're not gonna, so remember that you're not gonna take shit. Can I say that? I mean, cardinal signs usually don't take it, you know, and especially, you know, you're great fighters for something that
yeah,
you really for people who you love, and for you're gonna fight until you die. So
yeah,
um, remember that when you feel low. That's all I'm gonna say.
yeah. Maybe some
Okay.
boundaries Cancer can give to other people for sure, for this decreasing of their own value. Maybe they can just hit some boundaries with the cardinal moves, because when Cancer decide not to love you, there is no more returning back. Okay, so let's
Leo,
move
it's your
towards
turn for Leos.
Leo. Oh, loving it. I always have to move these hours here because I find it more easier for me. Oh yes, Ascendant rising Leo from 0 to 7. This is gonna be super hard for you, Leos. So for sure, 100,000%, somebody is gonna come to you and you're gonna feel attacked. For sure, somebody is gonna attack you. So just be aware what's going on with your ego. Like, is your ego too spoiled? Or your ego, I don't believe that any Leo in the world can be like being victim, but in case you have been, depending on the plan position, it's time to stand there for yourself. So just be aware of who you are, what's the other side bringing towards you, what are the triggers that are triggering your emotional reaction. Is it worth of it? Don't go too much. Jupiter is in your 10th house. This can be also a fight with marriage partner at work, with some managers, or some like bosses, somebody who has stronger authority than you. So just, try to calm down. Maybe go get a break. If you're at work, somebody's calling tears on your eyes, go get a break, chill down, get yourself something, and nurture yourself, take care of yourself. You have a good positions with this Mars in 6th house, Mercury, Jupiter in
Mhm.
10th. You can find support in at work if somebody is harassing you and for you it's enough. Or you can exercise and release it, release the energy through exercise. It's going to be very beneficial for you. It's going to impact your 7th, 10th, and your first house, so house of a business partnership, marriage partnership, some big life achievements,
Mhm.
career wise, something. So, try to stay.
Yeah, I mean, it can be good as well if you play the
Yeah.
cards right.
If you,
So
yeah,
there's,
yeah, yeah, yeah. If you know to play right, it might be good. You
yeah,
can be you can be,
no, but yeah, you
you-
can put your pride aside. So your pride is always the thing that's stopping you of getting ahead. So if you put your pride aside, you have Uranus and Jupiter in the 10th house. It's gonna and then you can, if you let your partner help you and acknowledge that your partner is also your equal and has the power as well, not just you. In that sense,
yeah,
you're still a king. You're still a king of the jungle. But
yeah,
if you let your partner be a queen, or somebody near you, then you together
yeah,
you can achieve a lot. Just put the pride aside, and you can, this is actually very good for you if you put your
yeah.
pride. That's what,
Yeah,
just put the pride
better
aside.
try to be
Yeah,
friends with a partner or other side that you think it's challenging your ego and you know, putting you on the side. Don't fight for the first place.
mm,
Share it. Oh, if you share it, the reward is gonna come. Jupiter is in your 10th house. You might become a hero at the end of the day.
there you
Okay?
go. The Lion King. Okay, so Virgos, this is gonna happen in your the 12th house, right? So the moon is going to be, so this is impacting 12th and the 6th house, not a great position for Virgos. It's about, uh, it's about your, you kind of need to retreat this time and not put the light on yourself, but retreat. Try to be in solitude. Try to have time for yourself. Think about to save your mental health, and there's going to be some transformation in the way you live your life in your daily routines, right? So the
Yeah.
Pluto can touching this, and you can transform this in some way. Not at the best position. Uh, but you have Jupiter and Uranus in the ninth house, so you can also it's also a house of spirituality in a sense. So with Moon having there, you can, if you just be inwards, listen to your intuition, try to not to be, because this can bring anxiety for you because you're anxious overall. So this can even more bring anxiety. Just try to calm your mind. Think how can you be authentic to yourself, and how can you really transform your everyday life, everyday routines, everyday habits.
Yeah.
Um,
Take care of your health, the
yeah,
stress that you can go through. Don't let anyone drags you into the stress. And if somebody, because Virgo sixth house is the one who goes and helps around the people. I need this, I need this. Can you help me with this? Maybe you should just stay at home all day and rest
And say
if you
no.
feel so. Yeah, or better
Say
just
no.
say no, and that's it. Like stand there for yourself, because too much of yes and too much of being, I don't want to say people pleaser. The Virgo isn't people pleaser. The Virgo is there to help always. And
Yeah.
just be aware that it really can impact your health, your cardio system, maybe to cause high blood pressure or something like that. So just be
Mhm.
aware that your health is number one, and no commitments, no everyday routine or helping others is more important than you.
Yeah, delegate. Don't you don't you won't be because Virgos think that they're going to be less reliable if they delegate. They feel that they're not competent enough, but that's not true. You're still competent. You just need to rest and
Yeah.
regain your inner power, your inner and watch your heart. That's for sure. I
Yeah,
agree with that.
for sure. Maybe some also checkings
Yeah,
if necessary,
see a doctor.
checking blood pressure, just measuring it. Like, if you
Yeah,
feel maybe some hard breathing these days, yeah, the energy is really intense,
yeah.
and it can bring up some anxiety or something like that. So maybe some meditation, nice cup of
That,
tea, as Virgos
that's
like.
exactly
Being
perfect.
lonely, turn off the phone, no me anymore. Exactly.
Perfect. Okay, now
Okay,
it's your turn for
so
Libra.
the Libras, 11th house, similar like Aries. This is what I find better for some
Mhm.
gain. So Libras are having drama in the 11th house and the fifth. 11th house is house of your friends, of the social groups. And the fifth house is a house of love. As we were saying, first of all, some Libras that are, I'm sorry, that are waiting for someone, like have a feeling they're waiting for someone. Well, the someone is gonna come, and it's right there. So you can fall in love like crazy here. Um, Especially this Venus is making this, how do you say it? God's finger,
It's a finger of God. It's called
finger
Yod.
of
Yod.
God,
Finger of
yeah.
God.
So for sure, some of the Libras can get something like that they need to have in
Hmm.
this moment of the life. We were also mentioning that you might discover, you might being, how do we call it, Yasmina, part of some public scandal, of some public
Yeah, yeah,
gossiping, of some public
yeah. Yeah.
drama.
I was
Um,
mentioning yesterday,
Maybe reveal
because
of some partners things that he were doing and you
affairs,
didn't know,
affairs. Yeah,
affairs.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Because the
this
fifth
is
house
true.
is a flirtation and it's casual sex is involved, not
Yeah,
intimate
so
one. So
you might feel their partner had a casual sex here and there.
yeah, because Pluto is there and Pluto is Sun, so it could be something, and
Yeah,
then you will find the secret or something like that in that sense that you weren't aware. Um, I lost my, what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Yeah, so Venus is actually also trining Jupiter, so that's very good for
yeah,
Libras.
yeah.
It's trining Jupiter.
Venus is your ruler. So
Yeah.
anyhow, for Libras, this is also, as I said, it's not so bad and dramatic moment, and except you find some lies, that's something else. But it's just bringing drama, and maybe just you're gonna be more active, and you can find some new, so you can be just part of some new social group as well, just like Aries, and to go out more, to hang out more with your friends, to go party, maybe to go too much with having fun.
Do you know
And
what
but
what I'm thinking now? I just remember this.
mhm,
So because now that you mentioned friends and all this stuff, because the 11th house when the moon is about also social media and being on internet
yeah,
and Libras want to be pretty, want to be liked by everybody. So maybe there's going to be some vanity. If you don't get your ego in check, vanity, you can be attacked because
yeah,
Pluto is opposing you.
yeah,
So just think about it. Jealousy. You can attract jealousy and stuff like that. So just think about it.
yeah.
Anyway,
That's a good tips. But Venus are gonna shine just like Aries. They have a they have a moment to shine. So just try to figure it out. What the thing works best for you, because also Chiron is direct for Libra as well in the seventh house, and they should know so far how to show themselves and how to appreciate themselves when others are trying to put them down. So that's why I think the Libras are gonna go good with this. Of course, drama is always included,
Yeah,
but let's
just watch
put
out for jealousy. They might attract
yeah,
jealousy. That's my kind of a.
jealousy and gossiping. Victim of being some gossips can happen easily.
Mm.
Okay, next sign Scorpio, Jasmina.
It's me, my turn. So Scorpio, they have a moon in the 10th house. So this is
Oh yeah,
everything about their work and career and the public image. So you might have there's going to be some kind of light shine on your public image and how you present and project yourself and advertise yourself in the world. And since you're actually a private person, this might not you might not like this a lot because there's going to be a light shine on something and it's going to be ruled by Pluto. So it could be, something that you really wanted to have hidden, especially at work. If you didn't want to, if you have a tendency to, if you told somebody something secretly at work, it might come
yeah,
up.
yeah.
You know, something like that. So I know you're not a person who likes superficial talk. You probably didn't, but I'm just saying, in that sense, if everything is okay, nothing major might happen, but there might be some kind of things around your workplace that
That's
you
gonna
might not
impact
like.
your private life. Yeah,
Absolutely, because and then Pluto is not in area in your house of home, so there can be some challenges
yeah,
within
yeah,
your home environment and with your parents and with your partner.
yeah.
It's intense power struggles. What did we say yesterday? Who is the man of the house is going to be
Yeah.
the question, or who is the man at work in that sense. So, um, yeah, so it can be very intense for you, very intense because you don't like a light shining on you.
Yeah. Yeah. If for the Scorpio becomes too much, we said that they should pose to find a comfort, hanging out maybe with some brothers, sisters, going to some short trip, just to relax and chill from the situation. If the situation in the house becomes too much, this can also be some drama within your house of mother or father. They can have a drama. So if you want to run away, just go there for a one whole day. Run away from them, chill your head, find a comfort within your partner as well. You can go on some small trip with your partner just around a city or somewhere near.
Awesome. Okay,
This is
Sagittarius.
Scorpio. Okay, Sag, let me just move this for a second.
So they have Leo in the ninth house, the moon.
Uh, yeah. Oh, yes, I remember. Oh, yes, yes, of course I remember. So, dear Sag, this is similar like Gemini, but different point of view. Here, Sag can be felt, um, the word in English I'm missing. It's like they're gonna try to fight for their own truth. So they might get into some
Mhm.
regular, casual conversation about social subjects, and then suddenly they can go into a fire state mode with because of disagreement with the other side. They might find that other side is very superficial and doesn't see the bigger picture, and they see it and it's like that, or it's nothing else. So dear Capricorn, dear Sag, here you can see actually that maybe somebody else's point of view can give you direction towards some deeper views of the life, that somebody else's truth has the same value as yours. And if you feeling being attacked for your own valuable, for your own, how to say, Smina, um,
Uh,
for your own
Belief system.
belief system. Yeah, exactly. That doesn't have to be. That doesn't need to. That doesn't have to be nothing bad for your ego. It's just somebody is different than you. Somebody is seeking their own truth, and what's the most important at the end of the day, that you're going to come to the same thing,
Yeah.
maybe just some other way. There is other way to get to the same thing. Try to be more
Mhm.
acceptable for others.
Yes.
Sag is super until you disagree with it. When you start to
Yeah.
disagree, then it's not good.
So
Absolutely.
let's yeah. So I just want to add less judgment and less judgment, please, Sagittarius, and less what was I going to say that other word? opinionated. Don't be so opinionated.
Yeah.
Okay, no, don't those two things. Just be careful. And yeah,
Jupiter is in the fifth house for them. Yeah, this can be also some, not like a public, but being there outside. You can be there outside, maybe, in a, like, going out with some like friends or somebody near, just be part of some small group, because third house, those are people around you, near you. It can be your colleagues, it can be while you're on a break, or just having some cup of coffee and you just start to have some light conversation that goes into madness. So try to be aware more of yourself.
yeah,
Ego with Sag is super
more
strong.
joy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
more
more
joy.
joy.
Relax, relax.
Relax.
Don't take it personally.
That's it.
Moon in
That's
the
it.
ninth house. Don't take it personally. It's nothing
I like
personal
that.
against you. Yeah.
I like that.
This is the real message, how for a Sag to calm down. Don't take it personally.
I
Okay?
like that.
That's
Okay.
it.
Capricorn, because I have to. Okay, what was is it six already? Okay, so Capricorns, they have 10th house moon, ninth house, no, eighth house moon. Focus, just mean a focus. Eighth house moon. That's a hard. That's a hard for Capricorns because this will actually the light is going to be shine. The sun is going to shine on their hidden things, and Capricorns don't like that. So they don't like to have. They have their rules and they have their things they like to do. I mean, everybody does, but
System.
there's
The system. They have the
they have a system. They have a system. So this system can be now shaken a bit by this Pluto. It can really shake your system.
hmm
And some of the shadow work can come out, like some shadows, something that you don't want to, something that you didn't want to share with others. There's gonna be light on it. Um, some business secrets, maybe,
Yeah.
stuff like that, because it's
Maybe
also the
some.
second house of money.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And investments in the eighth house. You might find that
yeah.
you being a victim of some fake
Fraud.
investments or some fraud.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, be careful if you do some investments, if you deal with money in this time, in this period, like slow, make it slow, think twice, think three times. If it's too shiny, doesn't need to mean it's gold. Usually gold doesn't shine that much. What shines that much is a plastic being covered in a golden color. So shine of gold is more smooth. So don't, because Capricorns are gold diggers.
Mm,
Don't get hooked. If you see that some investment, I just got idea with trading wise. If you
mm,
see that some investing trading wise is good for you and you have instinct to do it, because heart moon in Leo is an impulse,
mm.
don't, because it's going to be a failure 100,000%. It's a loss. Moon opposition Pluton, it's death. So not, no gain, no gain, more pain.
Yeah, 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 I like that. Yeah, I mean, I don't like it, but that's what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, the eighth house is also about sex and intimacy. So there's going to be maybe some issues. If you have some issues with sex and intimacy, they can come out in the open, and you will need to deal with them because Pluto is opposing. So the Pluto will invite you to come. Let's dig. What is this? You can't just work. Where is your intimacy
yeah,
with your partner? You can't be just a workaholic. There's because
yeah.
there's a lot of things. Uh,
That's true as well. Pluto is gonna for sure push you maybe to change, to start to change the values, the things
yes.
that you were appreciating so far and now not so much. Maybe it's time to reevaluate your values, how you value yourself at the end of the day.
Mhm.
And you see, Mars is in their first house together with Mercury,
And
and that's
Venus.
their luck. And Venus plus, and
Mhm.
plus they have a good aspects from Jupiter and
Yes.
Uranus. So Capricorns, choose to do things slow, step by step, day by day. With Capricorns, it's never good to rush into anything, because whenever
No.
they rush, it's a breakdown. For you guys, the main lesson is this life with Saturn ruling, slow, work on it day by day. You're going to achieve your goal, but you're never going to jump in one jump to reach to the higher top. You need to have 100 jumps every day until you get where you want to be. Okay? Is that
True.
clear?
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead with Aquarius.
Dear Aquariuses, you might have issues with a partner, marriage, or business partner. So here it's, I think more, this is some kind of emotional drama. Your partner, or is gonna feel like not getting enough attention from you or love or whatever. And it might come that you do like casually some things, as Aquarius is so casual. You do it, and that's the thing that triggers your partner and brings the whole atomic bomb in your life. Here you need to question yourself actually, why partner reacts so much, what you have missed there. Your partner is your mirror, so you must be probably missing those parts within yourself, being well self nurtured, because Aquarius doesn't know to nurture themselves. They know to nurture others, and that's how they feed, being getting love from others by nurturing them. Here you need to understand that your partner is an amazing mirror for you, and it shows you that you need to pay attention first of all how you take care of yourself, and that's the same way you need to take care of others. So that's a good question for you.
This is very transformational
Yeah,
full moon
yeah.
for you. I mean, you have Pluto and Sun in the first
Oh
house.
yeah. So
This is
Aquarius for
yeah.
sure, from like not interested person, or just being self-focused, or too much casual, or too much social with everyone, just need to go to real serious transformation. This is the first poke. It's gonna be for 20 next year, so you're gonna have a lot of more pokes. So this is the first poke. Use it wisely. You don't miss it, because every other poke is gonna be harder for you, and harder, because Pluto is gonna break you into millions of pieces until to get to the core. You're also a fixed sign. For Aquarius, it's very hard to admit to yourself like who you are, that maybe it's time for a change, that business suit that you're wearing for everyone else doesn't work anymore, that you're just too cold, and you don't want to lose your partner, you don't want to lose people that loves you. It doesn't matter, it doesn't need to be a marriage partner or partner. It just can be somebody right there, maybe some close friend or someone else. um, Jupiter is in your for fourth house, so for sure this has to be connected something with your home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, so it's then more related to marriage partner. If you live with your parents, it can be the same issue there. Your
Actually,
mother. Mhm.
now that you mention it, because they have this in the fourth house, changing your environment, your home can be a first step of your transformation.
Well, that's gonna have to happen. It's not avoidable, because Pluto is making square with their ruler. The I see the beginning of the fourth house. Aquariuses are going to change the place where they live. Aquariuses are going to change or partner, or they're gonna have transformation, and Aquariuses are going to change or career, or they're gonna try, or they're gonna find a true call for them of who they are. But that's why you have Pluto, to hit you, to break you, to get to the point of you, and to make you better. Everything with these energies is just to get the best of us, the
Yeah, yeah,
best.
yeah.
So don't resist. Let yourself go. You're air. You can just let it go.
This can feel like the end of the world, but actually it's the beginning of a new world, which is going to be much better for you.
Yeah,
That's what I'm going to say.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's
for
going to
sure.
feel like,
Well,
because this Leo moon. I mean, uh, your ego is also going to be a little bit hurt, right? So
ego
yeah.
is gonna be in the fire. But you just said it's not end of the world. Well, you know, it is end of the one world, one epoch, and something else is starting new. So, Uranus is going to be in a Gemini, Jupiter is going to be Gemini. That's the period that you're going to have a chance to expand, to grow, to learn something new. It's going to be great and awesome. But before you start to do something new, you need to get the old one off.
Awesome. Okay, let's wrap it up with Pisces. Poor Pisces are
Yes,
waiting for an hour.
in 8 minutes.
Yeah. So, So Pisces, where are you? Okay, so there's Pluto and Sun in your 12th, right? And the Moon is in your
Six.
6th. So that's
That's
also
like
there's
Virgo.
just like that's like Virgo, but other way around. So there's gonna be light on your definitely on your health, definitely on what you do every day. I think it's time, you Pisces like to escape from reality, but this I think uh this will kind of prompt you to there's going to be some light on the everyday things that you do in the real world. So you're going to be forced to change them. Although there's you like to escape, you like to daydream, you like to go somewhere else that it's not here. Um, but with Leo, it's where your heart is. When you wake up in the morning, when you prepare food, what is happening. In those the little things. With Pluto and Sun in the 12th, that can be also very transformative. Your psyche, your psychology going deep. Pay attention to your dreams for Pisces, for sure. They're gonna probably get some hidden messages. They're already in tune with the higher consciousness, and with this Pluto Sun conjunction in the 12th, I think your dreams are gonna reveal. Pay attention how you dream tonight and the day and in the next couple of nights for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, that's a very good impact. And choose to do for the everyday life, choose to do only things, I mean, not only things that you love, but in this period,
Yeah,
just for this period, things that you love that are not making you pressure, that are not causing you tears, because the Pisces can get like really moody and cry it out like this because they can
yeah, yeah,
be
yeah, yeah,
overwhelmed with everyday alive. Somebody can put so many things on their back and just they can just crash because from the 12th house it's some hidden forces that you don't see, but some it's pressure, and then can explode and cry it
yeah,
out like crazy.
yeah, yeah. Find
So
joy. You need
yeah,
to find joy in everyday little things. Find joy in everything. If you like flowers, buy yourself a flower each day.
yeah.
Stuff like that that will make you something.
Yeah, treat yourself nice. Give yourself every day one treatment. It doesn't matter how
Yeah,
life is in this moment, maybe pushy and you have a lot of obligations at work, because this can be some mean boss, it's pushing you and pushing you. It doesn't, it's not direct, but indirectly it pushes you, it gives you more and more and more, and you cannot just deal with it and then you go crazy. So instead of that, learn Saturn is in your first house. Set the boundaries.
yes,
Set the boundaries. Doesn't matter who is it. You're strong
that's
enough. You
great.
have Saturn in first house. You're rock. With the Saturn in Pisces being first house, they need to understand that they're like a rock. They're like a rock now. They're not jelly, watery,
Yeah,
and soft, and
like that.
like little jelly
You're not
gums. They're
jelly.
not. No,
You're
they're
not
not jelly.
jelly. I love.
Now they're rock, but they're not aware that they have a rock within themselves, and now they
Mm.
can stand up for themselves. Boundaries. It's up to here. I'm gonna work. Not more than five. Ciao. Closing my laptop. Goodbye. 5:01. I'm already somewhere enjoying for
Yeah, yeah,
myself.
yeah, yeah. Set boundaries and find joy in everyday things. That's absolutely number one. And yeah, good.
Find joy. You know where they can find the joy? First, 12, 11, with their friends. Go there with your friends. It's your third and 11th house. Find your close friends, friends from your social group, somebody that you feel good, where you belong. Go there, enjoy. That's gonna feel good for you. Just, don't get yourself being involved with somebody else's pressure without not knowing, like without saying no or just staying silent. So learn. Chiron is in
That's
your Chiron is in your second house, and I hope that the Pisces can learn their own values, and
absolutely very
yeah,
important.
so nobody can crush them just like that. Okay?
Absolutely
Yeah.
awesome. Great.
This is great. This
Yay!
is even better than
We,
yesterday. It's
we did
5
it.
p.m., not 8 a.m. for me.
No, it was good. It was good both times. So to summarize, guys, cherish your inner child, ego aside, pride aside, cherish your inner child, find joy and happiness this full moon. It's intense, it's dramatic. As Jackie said, you don't be an actor. Make some popcorn and watch other act this
Yeah, yeah.
intensity. Yeah. I wish everybody all the best. See you in a couple of weeks for the new moon in Pisces.
I have
Is it? No, in Aquarius. It's an Aquarius. New moon in Aquarius. Ooh,
Wow, I cannot believe new moon in again with is it near Pluton?
let me
Tell me, please.
see. Okay, let me right away. Right away. Yeah, new moon in Aquarius is going to be in the February 9th, 20 degrees of Aquarius. So it's not going to be near.
Oh, it's with my son. It's connection with my son. Oh,
Yeah,
lovely.
yeah. So sun. Yeah, that's exactly your
Yeah,
new moon. Yeah, it's not a bad one. Okay, you
it's
want
not bad.
it's
It's
close.
exact square with Uranus. Do something new.
That's excellent.
That's
I love Uranus.
excellent.
Go bungee jumping. Go skydiving. Go.
Jump and die. Yeah, this is crazy. Okay, let's talk about the new moon in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. Have a good
Thank you
new full
all.
moon, everybody. Hugs and kisses. Thank you for being here,
Bye.
for
Take care.
being with us. Yeah,
Thank you,
supporting us and everything.
Sina.
Thank you,
Sending
Jackie.
the
Bye.
kisses.
Hugs and
Bye.
kisses. Bye bye.